Alright guys, so I just got off work and I start vacation tomorrow, and tomorrow is the big day. I'm going on a 5-day, 70-mile kayak camping trip down the Pea River. I'm going to end up on the Choctawhatchee River somewhere down in Florida. So I'll be paddling the Lower Pea River starting in Kinston, Alabama, and then paddling all the way to Geneva where the Pea River flows into the Choctawhatchee. And then I'll take the Choctawhatchee all the way down almost to I-10 in Florida. And the total distance is about 70.8 miles. So I just wanted to share with you guys what I'm going to take with me. It's going to be a winter camp, so I got a lot more stuff here. And I just wanted to show you guys what I'm taking. And then I'll do a video on the trip, and we'll go over and see what I used and what I needed and what I didn't need. So let's go ahead and unpack this gear, and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so this is pretty much everything. And it looks like a lot, and it might be, but this is a winter trip, so I'm going to bring a lot of extra stuff. I'm going to be by myself, so we'll see what I need and what I don't for the next trip. Let's start out with the main gear. This right here is my sleep system. I keep in this mesh bag. In there I have a tarp, under quilt, a top quilt, and my hammock. Right here this time I'm bringing this sleep pad, and I got that from Shane over at Monkeying Around. Thanks, Shane. I really appreciate that. I'm bringing that because my under quilt is only rated to 40 degrees. So I might need to use that sleep pad in between until I can get me a better underquilt. This is a little personal kit I have, and instead of taking everything out, I'm just going to tell you what I have in there. I have a first aid kit. I have some soap. It's an all-in-one, all-natural soap. Toothbrush, toothpaste, Q-tips, tweezers, lip balm. Got some toilet paper there with some all-natural soap tucked in the inside of the roll of the toilet paper in case I need to wash up there. Keep everything sanitary. Okay, then we go down to water filtration. I got the Sawyer squeeze, and I got a knock water bag there. I just got that. I haven't tried it yet, but that's going to allow me to make this thing gravity fed, so I can just fill it up with water and filter it in. And this time I'm going to bring an Nalgene bottle. I usually don't, but I want to just filter that right into that big mouth of that Nalgene, so I won't have to mess around with the smart water bottle. Alright, so that's my filtration system, and these two go in that mesh bag. Then I have a Lucy light that comes in handy during camp. I got a fire starting kit here. I keep a lighter, a piece of fat wood, 2 fire cubes, fire starting cubes, and then I have some crushed up material for starting a fire. So I got plenty of stuff to start a fire there, and also have a ferro rod and some magnesium there. So I can't go wrong there. Let's go over to the kitchen. Alright, now I've been using this thing for 2 years. It's a Stanley stainless pot, and I keep telling myself I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to get the Tokes, but it's doing just fine. So, and it holds 1 canister of fuel in there. Here's my stove, and again, this one was $9. It's I forgot the name of it, but it came from Bug Out Data. It's like a BRS stove. It's a $9 stove, and it's worked for 2 years. That packs right into there. I got an extra fuel canister there I'm bringing. Here's my spork. Got a little dish towel here that I've brought on every trip. I don't know why I bring it. Half the time I don't use it. And then this is my coffee cup, the GSI coffee cup. And then I have a pour over coffee maker that goes with the cup, and that all fits inside of the cup. Okay, let's move to the Engel dry box that sits behind my seat, And this allows me to bring a bunch of extra goodies. I keep in this dry box. Most every time I bring my silky saw, and that's awesome if you come across some trees across the river, or you need to trim up for your hammock and camp. So I got the silky saw, and if you guys saw my video on this shovel, I'm going to bring it this time. Not sure where I'm going to pack it yet. I need to get a sheath for it before I can really pack it, but I'll figure that out. Also in the box I have a little bag with different paracord in there. I got some shock cord. I got some of these little gear ties to tie things on with. And I carry a couple extra straps in case mine break on my cooler. And a couple extra buckles. There I got my kayaking gloves, a Costa buff. I always bring my slingshot with some marbles to shoot with. My old Croc Swiftwater's there. And I have a couple little flashlights just to have extra lights. And then I have a whistle in case I get in trouble, a multi-tool. And also somewhere in here, I gotta find it, I have a black diamond spot headlamp. So that's all that gear there. Then I got a clothes bag. I think I brought 2 pair of shorts. I brought some rain gear. Got some Frog Togs ultralight rain gear. What else? A couple dry fit shirts. An extra towel. Socks, stuff like that. And this orange bag here is my kind of my emergency bag. Since it is cold and we're going to have some days that are below freezing, if I fall in the water, and I got this idea from River Kings. Pete showed a cold water swim, and so I put together the bag, and it looks kind of huge, but it's got a few things in there. I have some bib overalls. I have actually 2 larger sleeping bags in there, and that's because I don't have an underquilt that, you know, is going to take me down below freezing, so I might have to tuck into those. Let's see, I have a towel and some other stuff in there just in case I fall in the water and I need to get out and get dry and put something warm on. I have it in there. Alright, so going over here to my electronics, and you know, I'm working on this. It's charging right now, so it's not in the bag, but I have a Rav Power charging bank, and then I have 3 other charging banks that they'll do about a charge or 2 on each one of those. So I'll get like 5 charges here, and probably 4 or 5 if I'm lucky charges here for my phone, GoPro, and my speaker here. Right here is my GoPro kit. I got the GoPro 7 with a bunch of extra little, you know, clips and floats, and it's a little cheap kit I got for like 20 bucks, but it works. It got a little thing goes on your head that you can film. So I'm going to try to get some footage going down the river with that thing. And then I have for my cell phone a little clip here that clips my cell phone on. And also I have a tripod. I forgot the name of this thing already. Ultra Pod that can Velcro to your paddle, a stick, and make a little tripod there. So that's pretty much my electronics besides my phone. And I don't know if you guys know this, but all of my videos, about 90% of my videos, I do on my phone. And just recently I got the GoPro and I started using it. That's pretty much it. There you have it. I'm taking all this stuff, which packs up into 3 bags and a cooler. And I'm going to see what I use. I'm going to see what I don't use. And next time I'll be able to dwindle that down if I need to. Alright, I found some other stuff that I'm going to take with me. I picked up these Dude shower wipes. And this was just kind of an impulse buy. They're big wipes that you can wipe down. It's going to be cold, so I'm not really going to be able to take a shower. So I got some of these dude wipes. Here's my black diamond spot headlamp. And here's one of my favorite things that I wanted to show you guys. It's a Mora neck knife. And I wear that the whole time pretty much, even when I sleep. So if something comes into camp, I can just pop the knife out and slit its throat. Yeah, to show this for my dad because he's worried to death. I have a heavy thermal there in Under Armour, and that's that river treasure I found on my last island camp. That's a nice heavy thermal. I have some other thermals in here, another buff, and a couple little items. So. Alright, so everything's packed back down into the dry bags, and didn't take long at all. And then I went ahead and organized my cooler. What I'm going to use in the cooler is going to be there for quick grab stuff. And my main bag is the backpack dry bag. And I like to just have all my main stuff in one bag, grab it, throw it on my back, and go up to where I'm going to have my camp and set up. That's just the way I like to do it. A lot of people don't like that way. But my main bag is my backpack, and then I have my clothes in a separate backpack. Now if it were summer, I could just fit everything, clothes, everything right in this bag. And then of course my emergency winter kit with my jackets and all are in that bag. And then everything else was going to be on the boat will be like fishing gear. I'm going to bring a little bit of fishing gear. I'm going to do some fishing. And my food. And then my camera gear, once I get going, will be put into the dry box so I can just, you know, get it out when I need it and get set up. So that's it. There you have it. That's all my goodies I'm taking with me. So let me know what you think, guys.